Well, much like Anthony Albanese, UK's PM Keir Starmer seems to also be taking credit for Donald Trump's Middle East peace plan.
I want to be really clear about that, and I say that from the informed position of the UK having played a part behind the scenes in this with the US and with the mediators.
Joining me now from London is Samara Gill, host of Triggered with Samara Gill. Nice to see you again. Thank you so much for joining me. Look, just like Anthony Albanese, Keir Starmer has spent the past 2 years demonising Israel, then of course recognised Palestine. Now reckons the UK played a part in the deal. Have they no shame, Samara?
Shame, Danica. I mean, this is like bragging about a win when all you did was shout from the sidelines. And they were mostly yelling for the other team, may I remind the audience. I mean, literally, they are Tweedledee and Tweedledum. It's Keir Starmer and it's useless Anthony Albanese, and they have done absolutely nothing for this peace deal. I mean, it's an absolute tragedy because the United Kingdom is the country that effectively founded Israel, and it's got no part in this deal. I mean, Starmer and Albo have effectively rewarded Hamas for their violence on October the 7th by recognising Palestine as a state. May I remind you, that was only just a couple of weeks ago. I mean, our Prime Minister over here is really desperate to look balanced because his own country and his party is really tearing themselves apart. So he always says, you know, it's about peace, all these empty platitudes, but we know that he doesn't mean any of them. And the truth really is that no one who actually matters in this peace deal, such as Trump and Netanyahu, care what Starmer and Anthony Albanese think because they laugh at them behind closed doors and they get the work done. Trump is the only one to thank for this peace deal.
Yeah, you're right. Tweedledee, Tweedledum, Dumb and Dumber, but they're exactly the same. They had nothing to do with it. Nothing. But, yep, they've got no shame. Samara, goodness me. Now, look, let's...
Happy to take the,
no, well, that's it. Always, always. Now, look, I want to pivot. We're going to talk about the royals because this week we saw the Duchess of Privacy, Meghan Markle. She stepped out at Paris Fashion Week, didn't she, wearing that white outfit. And I've got to say, she's copped a lot of flack. The latest from Megyn Kelly. What's she said?
I mean, Megyn Kelly, the woman she is, she called the other Meghan out as the ultimate grifter. And grifter she certainly is. I mean, Meghan Markle is the woman who has turned victimhood into a business model. I feel like there's every tier, every stage sigh comes with a trademark, a Netflix deal, a podcast. This woman is really, really not oppressed. She's opportunistic. And I think that was shown the most during her Paris Fashion Week appearance, which was another desperate and craven attempt to grab the limelight while William was getting some good publicity for some of the press that he was doing with Apple TV, Eugene Levy. He was cropping up there and making the monarchy look really good. No, Meghan rushes off to Paris to go and steal that. You could see her trying to get any photo she could with any paparazzi that was there. You could see her walking openly in crowds, which is just hilarious considering that Harry comes here every month or so demanding that the taxpayer pays for his security because he claims that him and the children and Meghan don't feel safe. I mean, other than looking like a toilet roll, Meghan Markle is contributing absolutely nothing.
No, look, she's not. And you're right. I mean, I've seen the memes of her looking like a toilet roll. I just thought, I don't know what she was thinking, to be honest, Samara. Now, look, we're almost out of time, but I want to ask you, King Charles, he's going to be in a new TV documentary about the environment.
I mean, look, you know I'm a monarchist, but I mean, this is really peak eco-royalism. Like, I don't doubt Charles's sincerity, but let's be honest, it's very easy to lecture people about living simply when you've got 4 estates and you've got a valet to sort of polish your walking stick. That's the life that Charles is living. He does want to inspire a sense of determination, but I just wish the royals would stop sticking their fingers in these climate sort of catastrophe talks because they have no part in it. They are one of the biggest polluters in the world if you think about a family that has more sort of properties, private jets, estates. It doesn't end with them. So no, I don't want to hear it when I'm forced to use my paper straw and Charles is whizzing around in his private jet.
Yeah, I think that the royals should just stick to being royals. Stop, putting their finger into every single issue out there. Samara Gill, nice to see you again. Thanks so much for joining me on the show. Really appreciate it.